Okay, so when I was talking, I said something and I was like, oh, wait, I should talk about that because I think it's important about MAID. Did you know? What the hell was that? No, I do not have dementia. Did you know that not dying, oh God. MAID is self-referred. Like, you don't go to the doctor and ask, can I have MAID? Or can you refer me to get MAID? You sign up for it yourself. So you don't have to go through a doctor to get the application going. You just get the application. They will put you in a lineup and then they throw out to people that are, what's the word? There's a word for it. People that do the decision-making part or whatever. There's a word for it, and somebody please tell me what it is. It's going to drive me nuts. It's going to take over the whole video. Hold on. Basically, the people that decide if you're eligible or not. Not going to figure it out. Anyways, so it's self-referred. Don't have to go through a doctor. If you're eligible, I think this is the coolest part, is you get to decide when you go based on what you deem as insufferable. So what might be insufferable to one person is not going to be the same as the other person. Like, some people would be okay to go to a home. Some people would be okay having care, needing help toileting and that kind of stuff. There's a lot of people that are like, I'd rather be alive for that if I'm still enjoying my life. And so it's not like it's this hard process where you go to your doctor, you wait for your referral, and we all know what that's like to wait for a damn referral. You don't have to. I was instantly contacted back. It didn't take very long because when you do the advanced thing, you need 2 assessors. Thank you. That was the word, assessor. You need 2 assessors to sign off. And mine was done within a month. I was approved within a month and had both of my assessments done in a month. And then when I meet with my MAID doctor, we just talk about what is suffering to you? What would that look like? Or what kind of quality of life are you not up for? And I think that's awesome because it's not like we're so used to doctors telling us when we can do something, what we can do, when we can't, blah, 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 blah. Whereas it feels like I'm in control of it. Because I could call up my MAID doctor right now and say, I'm done. Can we do this next week? And the answer would be yes. And it would be based on if I deem... He has said, he said, I will say to you if I think, you might want to stick around for a little bit longer. He can't tell me that I can't. But he said he will be honest with me if he thinks I'm doing it too soon. But he did just say a year to me, so I don't think that's pretty soon. But what I do like is that my suffering is not going to be determined by a doctor. Have you ever heard of such a thing? Have you ever gone into a doctor's office and said, I'm suffering, and they listen to you and treat the suffering? What? That's never happened in the history of mankind. Am I right? I know I'm right. So this process is so cool. because I get to decide when I'm suffering. And other people around me, they might think it's they might think she's not suffering. But I'm the one that gets to decide that. And I have spent, and you have spent, your entire life doing what other people tell you to do. And especially in the medical system. You don't have a voice in the medical system, but you do with MAID. You do. I call the shots. I love that. I got the eligibility, and then from now, I get to call the shots. Like, I could wait 2 years. I could wait 3. I could do it tomorrow morning if I wanted. At one point, I was really struggling, and I texted my MAID doctor, and I said, listen, this is very hard for me right now. I want to make sure I can do this now if I wanted. And he said, yep, absolutely. Let me know. And then, of course, I didn't. But the relief that gave me was, so I am all for it. If you have lots of questions about it, happy to answer, because I think it's a little bit, I don't think it's fully understood, the process. So I'm happy to, just from my own experience, I'm not a MAID expert at all. So just from my experience. So that's it for today. I'm going to stop talking because my videos are very long.